Howdy y'all, this is Laird, and we're checking out something a little bit different tonight. This is called Dredge. It is by, just a second, Black Salt Games. Which on the side, the audio cues on the UI so far, I have not played at all. The audio cues on the UI are amazing. Full transparency, this is a demo. The proper game does not come out until 2023. But as you can see, you can wishlist it right now. You can join their Discord, where there's some really chill and awesome people. But before we get into the game, I kind of want to go through the settings and stuff. You have your border with, you have your language resolution, tutorials. I'm going to set to Imperial just because I'm American and I know my stuff a lot better. And I'm going to set 12-hour clock just because, again, a bit more comfortable. But here is where I became so proud of this game. The accessibility settings are some of the best I've seen in a game. And if y'all have been in my streams and y'all have been around my community, you have probably heard me rant about the lack of transparency and accessibility in horror games. And this is kind of the edge of that, so I feel like it's important to brag on them. So, your emphasis color, you can set it to be white, you can set it to be lime green. Like, these options are here, and they are easy to do. Radio menu is a toggle or hold for, like, muscle fatigue or, like, physical disabilities. Relaxed fishing mode. Motion smoothing for motion sickness, turning dead zones. Really good for controller users. Keep that in mind. Chromatic aberration, which will help with, like, some screen stuff. Confined cursor, pop-up duration. I set it for long just because I want it to be visible for y'all. And we're setting text speed to slow because it also just makes it easier to read. Marks Plays Games. Howdy, howdy. Camera settings. You have your full sensitivities. You have movement behavior. Auto center behavior, manual or automatic. Inverter to regular. I'm going to put both to regular. If I don't like it, I can go back and change. I'll leave it as is for now. King Bob. Yes, I do normally play a ton of Blight, but I'm taking a short break from DBD for personal reasons. So we're checking out some other content for a bit, including this. Audio, real simple. Master music, SFX, and the UI. And then key bindings, which they give a keyboard option, a mouse option, and a controller option for each. And I just have to say, this is done beautifully and intuitively. And we need to see more companies putting settings out like this. This is a tiny little dev team, an indie team. And this is fantastic. Fair marks. But with that out of the way, let's actually jump into this game. As I said, I have not played any of it, so I know nothing more than a PC Gamer article I saw that told me of the existence of this game. Okay. Angler wanted. I'm in love with the art style already. Oh, and howdy, Seraph. Apologies for not saying hi sooner. Okay, so we got into a boat wreck. Under a lighthouse. Seems like the lighthouse wasn't doing its job then. Okay, the town's cute. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Howdy, Menace. The plan is not to be playing DBD tonight. I'm taking a bit of a break. I've had some issues with the state of the game and some security concerns, so we're just taking a few days away. And thank you for the work, Toasty. Welcome to Greater Marrow, I must say. Quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown, before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. I apologize, Menace. Normally, I would happily jump to the opportunity, but for now, the only time I plan to engage in DBD for the next bit is PTB and customs. Okay, I like the little... I'm going to be very nitpicky and just kind of point out everything as I do this, because this is a demo of a, in-development game. So I really like the kind of flashy nature of the exclamation mark. I just hope they don't do too many more of those. Okay. Mayor asked me to catch a few fish, return to the dock. Met the mayor of Greater Maryland, sent me out to catch a fish, find my bearings. Seems nice enough for me to come back for the nightfall, though. Said something about fog, bit dramatic. Okay. Move forward with W, S to reverse, turn with A and D. Okay, so that was just like rotate camera, adjust height. Okay. This is DBD skill checks. I was clicking in the wrong spot there. Okay. So escape backs you out of that. They could make that clearer. But let's go cruise out a bit further. There's a spot right there, but I want to see what's this way. Okay, I don't have the right equipment for this spot. Good to know. Okay, encyclopedia, blue mackerel. Coastal, caught 5, practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. My best is 10.8 inches. And no aberration seen. Aberration zone. Yeah, like this fishing is super chill. I could easily see myself blowing an afternoon doing this already. Just a second, guys. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna... Okay. Okay, time advance is pretty fast. Ooh, okay. So we got a cod. If I take another cod, I can't catch any more fish, so I'm gonna leave that spot and hit up this one right here. Okay, so that's how you turn your light. Okay. Yeah, Marks, I tend to agree. Okay, I don't have the right equipment for this spot. Okay, so that's everything I can hold, so I have to go back now. Um, okay, we'll say the lack of docking instructions is getting a little aggravating. Oh, it's F. Oh, it's a hole. Thank you. I just expected it to be more mid-screen. Thank you. My bad. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards the improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debts, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Well, where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different. But while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So, let's see what you got. So, $12, $15, $10. $16, 12, 7, 7, 8, 6, 10. I think that was 8. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, found this down by the dock, so sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Research part. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should probably pay her a visit. I only owe $26 left on that ship. That's kind of nice. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes time to install. Also, take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. Since you have $132, so I can... I don't think I'll get either. I think I'll wait. Let's see. Let's see. I have a peculiar engine, 14 knots. Another one of the better than what I have now. Let's get a lens installed if we can. A cracked bulb, 500 lumens, 32 feet. That seems like a reasonable compromise early. Gotta send that part to storage. Abyssal is a category. Interesting. Okay, so research itself doesn't work in the demo. Good to... I'm following. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna head out kind of early. Cabin, encyclopedia. Okay, so... Okay, so I don't have the right stuff for that spot. Okay, and so it's part puzzle of fitting everything in like a Resident Evil inventory system, and then part fishing game, and then part kind of town sim. That is a message in a bottle. I am too much of a nerd to not pass up the opportunity to go find a message in a bottle. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he'll keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic for lunch. I can see a basket half hidden under a blanket in the front of the cabin. I love when he tries to be romantic. So I don't think I can do this. Oh no, I can. Okay. Okay, that spot had nothing really to it. Let's go next to that rock. I guess that's salvage or something? Interesting. I think this will be shallows, but I'm going to try it on my way back through. Oh, no, that's more shapes in the deep. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is oceanic. Which is weird, because it's like right next to this, which is coastal. I think this is coastal. Yeah. Okay, it's starting to get later in the day, so let me get the lights on. Yep. And then this one's also shallows, I believe. Nope, I can do this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so my panic is going up because I'm like a floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. I did not expect somebody to respond. Okay, straight to the fishmonger. I've had a special order come in through a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. They asked for 1 gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them in when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow waters. Shallow water fish order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. If you're ever hunting for specific species, check your encyclopedia. It could have the information you need. So, throws in like a couple of bucks off each one. Still not too bad. Okay, I have 140 to my name. Do I save up for the 150 or do I go for just this? I think I'm just gonna... Okay. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you ever get lost. Okay, Little Marrow is literally just across the water. I'm like, I don't think I knew where that was. Wait, was that here earlier and I was just blind to it? What? A delivery? Let's see here. Tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. Can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. Hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. Pulls a crumpled book from his backpack and hands it to you. Number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. Okay, Gulf flounder are big, so I'm only going to grab that one for now. I'm going to try to see if I can find that eel to finish this request. Looks like right there, or those boards? Okay. That looks better for the shape of eels. A barbed eel? Okay. A spine broken with sharp angles and crooked teeth. A row of teeth bent on revenge. Okay, I'm going to immediately go back to get rid of that thing. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, fishmonger. Have you got any fish for that order? Fisherman wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. Got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his finger firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. Slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing and pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. Pay you well if you find any more. A man looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on the Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. So leave the bay and cut south. Okay, south is to my right, currently. Okay, I know, like, these guys take up a lot of space. I'm only going to grab one. Okay, that's junk. I can't carry junk yet because I don't have a dredge net. Okay. So yeah, let's cut south. I'm guessing that's his dock? The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths. And curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something from me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with the equipment that lets you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. So I'm going to try to head back to Blackstone and see if I can bring in anything before nightfall. I know this is not a good idea fishing this late. Okay, the dredging game makes a little bit less sense, but I'm starting to learn it. Okay, that's a black grouper. Have you got any fish for that order? Just leave whatever you have here. Keep orders on ice till it's ready to go. Alright, come back when you have anything. Now, to regular business, eh? 75 bucks? Okay, then. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking about extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects, lumber, metal, scraps, and that sort of thing. Materials assigned towards upgrades will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay, so these aren't available in the demo. Got $347. I think upgrading my light would be smart, but for now, so I'm going to sell this light, and then we're going to buy this one, and we're going to install it right there. Okay. Then rods. Okay, weighted line. Okay, so I spent the first part of my day just upgrading my ship. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside. Staring out to sea, she turns to you. What's it like out there? It's gotta be a sight better than this town. Think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward. Moving along. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. Can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. What is this? Or what is it? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries the wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see it unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Okay. We're gonna undock. It's already a late start to the day, so... Oh boy, we are zippier. Okay. And we have some fishing to do. Okay. She wanted to go to an island just to the north. Do I have a map? Yes, okay. This is the island where the builder wants the materials delivered. Okay, so that's not quite what I was out here for. Okay, yeah, no, I can't take that one, so I have to discard. Okay. Oh! Interesting. Okay. So staying out too late can get, like, legit get you killed. Good to know. I'm gonna be a lot more cautious now. Yeah, I'm just gonna start booking it back for, town. Okay. That rock's not real. That shouldn't hurt my hull. If you got any fish for that order, just leave whatever you got. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and well, yeah, so I have to get that spot repaired. Okay. And the fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing's a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture. I've been considering crab pots. Got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you can get it fixed at the shipwright. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. Got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Found this book out back. Could be useful to you. Fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Yeah, I'm gonna take... dry dock. Remember, you don't have to have all the materials at once. You can store whatever you don't have here at dry dock. Yeah, so I can't do those. So I have to go shipwright. Okay, repair. Rest. Okay, and then I want to go into my storage. I'm going to put the... Okay, so we're going to undock. Okay, so we're going to... just put them both right there. And then we're going to spend today dredging. Because I need the wood and I need the screws, or the metal. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to do a quick lap around this island. Drop off the lumber, this dock. Probably sleep the night off here. Actually, yeah, just as a precaution. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that... No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Okay, so I'm gonna... into my inventory, I'm gonna store... Okay. Hello, is everything okay? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering. I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. You explained that you sold the engraved belt buckle to the trader. Oh, well, maybe that wasn't his. I'd better go and check before he melts it down. The man hurries away towards the trader. I feel bad. I should have checked. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is some concern, but we believe we have all important articles accounted for. He's been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Okay, I'm going to rest until dawn, go back across, check the crab pots on the way. Okay, so immediately undock. Turn and go. And try to pick up some fish on the way. Okay. That was a massive crab, so let's just drop that off real quick. Have you got any crabs for that order? Don't forget, if crab pots get a bit worn out, the shipwright should be able to patch them up. Fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here, or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Okay, undock. Goal of heading out towards that to Blackstone? No, Steel Point. Okay, the Fanged Cod's a unique looking one. Kind of afraid of putting that guy so close, but I don't really have a better option. Boat's a little drifty. I mean, it is a boat, so I don't know what I quite expect. Okay. Okay, now I'm heading the right way to Steel Point, okay. Shibani raiding with party of 3. Welcome Raiders, welcome Raiders. Thank you for the shout out, Whiff. Okay, material pile. Shibani, howdy howdy. How's your stream doing? How was your night? All necessary materials, you should let the builder know. Okay. Yeah, I got time. Okay. Yep. If you would like, if you're in my Discord, I can send you the link to the tool I use to do that. Oh, it's going good. I'm checking out this demo of this game called Dredge. It's pretty interesting. Have you got any of those mutants with you now? Remember, any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they're all the same. Underneath. The fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth, and why don't you take these two? They're of no use to me. Do you hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. Hear the heavy scrapings of a metal bar sliding across it. For wanting to get a bit more out of your engines, take a look through this book. On the house. He pulls a book from a toolbox and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. You've done it? Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. Good riddance to you, Greater Marrow. I'm onward bound. Yeah, this game's real interesting. I'm taking a short break from DBD because of safety concerns, so this is kind of where I found myself. Actually, before I leave cabin... Okay, so you read them by just chilling. Okay, I didn't understand that first. So that's like a passive activity to do as you sleep. Or do other things? Let me look. Oh yeah, so as I travel, I do that. Okay. So first objective is get the person off the boat. I think that's just in general a good idea. So you can also use tab to close out of fishing. Good to know. Yeah. I could see that from what little I've heard of it with. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have on hand. Okay, so let's put... Yep. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I can't fish in the demo, or research in the demo, even though I do have the points for it. Okay, so we're going to undock, and our next stop is our 2 crab pots back in the bay. Because those should either have 1 day or 0 day left on them. There's one there and one immediately to the left. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of full inventory already, so... Fishmonger. Fishmonger's door is barred from the inside. Okay. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. Repair all, and that should... Yeah, okay. Interesting. Without a fishmonger here, I'm gonna go across the water. Okay, let's dock real quick. Okay, they don't have a fishmonger, but I can still sell. No, I can't. Okay. Storage. Okay, yeah, you cannot sell him fish. So we're gonna head over here and check, see if I can sell him fish. But yeah, when this game comes out in full, this will probably be in the regular Steam rotation or stream rotation. I love this. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. It's locked. Did I just break? Yep, I broke my primary fishing line. Good thing I've got a fair bit of money kicking around. What, against my better judgment? The lighthouse towers above, waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone, shouldering the responsibilities of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin? Its purpose exhausted. Rob, I doubt that. Yucks, howdy. Kamikaze, I love this game. Dude, thank you so much for being in here. Proper introductions are in order. Chat, Kamikaze Mikey is one of the developers of this game. In Kamikaze, my name is Laird. I am a normally Dead by Daylight streamer, but trying to branch into variety horror. With a penchant for Lovecraftian horror and fiction, and this has been This has been a delight to me. I don't usually do the comfy game genre. There's not much in there that really suits me. But this hits like right at that edge, while still providing something a little bit engaging and different. And I love this. Thank you so much. I'm honored that y'all have the ability to let us play this and like check it out. And thank you so much for being here. And I guess in the most unbusinesslike manner, if at any time y'all would like to ask me about this, like if y'all would like to hear more of my input, or if y'all want any ideas or someone to bounce ideas off of, my door is open. I am genuinely enamored with what you are working on, and I'm really grateful for this opportunity. Thank y'all. And Yucks has to ruin the mood with a dad joke. What do you call a fish without eyes? A. A Lovecraftian monster. B. Psh. Blind and headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? You know what? I'm gonna pick up. I have $400. I'm gonna pick up 2 more crab pots. Remember, you don't have to have all the materials at once. You can... I clicked shipwright instead of dry dock. Or dry dock instead of shipwright. Kamikaze Mikey, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, the fishmonger. Okay. So, let's check inventory real quick. Okay. So I've got 2 new crab pots. Got everything in storage so far. Gonna bring the ring with me this time because I'm gonna bring that out to Blackstone in the morning. But before I sleep, I am gonna place these 2 crab pots. And they'll pick those up in the morning and move them. Okay, so pick up crab pots, go over to Blackstone, go to Steel Point, see if there's been any progress made there. Okay, so that's still fine. That's still fine. Okay, there's nothing in that one yet. Okay. Since these are really kind of grouped up, I'm going to grab one and move it. One of these that still has its full duration left on it, pretty much. Okay. And we're going to head over to Blackstone with this ring. As soon as the water gets pretty deep, like right there. What is it? Do not bother me with common clutter. Hear that the trader Little Marrow deals with such trivialities. Anything else? Okay, so we're gonna undock. Okay, I want to be at the back of the island when the sun goes down, because of what the lighthouse keeper told me several days prior. Okay, we dredge this up. Okay, so now cabin. Rods will reel 10% more efficiently. Nice. Let's go through correct engine optimization. Although I feel like if you're doing a optimal run, I mean, I know you'd be getting the books and actually reading them. Unlike I did the first time through because I didn't understand how to read them. Yep, it's a really simple, like, the fishing is very reminiscent of Dead by Daylight skill checks. But then paired with the inventory management, it creates a fun back and forth. Okay, so we got there. Okay. Okay, and... Okay. I think I will sub out... Yeah. I think I'll discard this as well, and that's going to be the end of this fishing trip. It is time to head back in. Rather expeditiously, because I don't want to get stuck. Well, like I said, I don't want to get stuck out here at night where I can't see. Okay, fishmonger. Lousy weather lately almost makes you not want to get out of bed. But you and I, gotta do it, eh? Or what keeps people from going hungry? Okay. Oh, I feel like that was my... Yep. Okay. Okay, so we quickly grab those fish there. Our crabs. And we're gonna sell what we got real quick. Oh no, you do it every day. These old bones wouldn't cut it on the high seas. Okay, and then shipwright, repair, rest, undock. Actually, no, can't pick up till I've cleared my pots. Then go check the one over that way. Okay, so I'm going to... Yeah, I'm actually going to store the two that have 1 day left on them. And then we're going to go out this way. Yeah, I don't have the equipment for deep sea. I don't think I can get it in the demo. Okay, that's the only 2 of those I'm going to pick up for now. Okay, 2 days remaining on this crab pot, so we're going to leave it there. And then we're just going to put around to the back of the island and wait for the sun to go down. Is that a... Whatever that is like the right kind of monstrous. Okay, that was a big thing. I didn't expect to get something that big. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. The cold stone does not respond to your touch.
You're on a boat.
Yes, I am cryptic. Okay, so here's the shipwreck they were talking about. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. We pull a little closer. Move this crab here so I can put that there. Yep, okay. Okay, and I'm gonna try to put it right there. Oh, dang it. My engine's disabled now. Okay, gonna go a lot slower. Oh, this is Dredge. It's a demo by... Gosh, I just looked at their name and the head developers in chat right now and I forgot their name. I feel so bad. Credits. Can I access credits from here? Give me a second. I have a good intention streamer. Let me pull it up again so I get it correct. It is Dredge by Black Salt Games, published by Team 17. Keep an eye out for larger fish. They'll feed more mouths so I can pay you more for them. Okay, store, store, store. Okay. Shipwright, repair, undock, immediately book it across the water. Yeah, it's a absolute blast of a game, and I look forward to creating more content on this. Like, no joke, expect full playthrough on YouTube, guides, probably some story analysis, like, as much as I can reasonably do. Okay, so that ring is not the correct kind of trinket. So undock. Oof, that's... always feels just a little dicey. Okay. Okay, there's a boat back that way. Good to know. Well, I'm glad you're looking forward to it. As an avid reader and someone who's loved H.P. Lovecraft, I'm going to be picking apart as much as I can. And, like, I'm going to do as much content on this game as I can because I'm excited for it. And this is good. I needed something like this. Okay. And then undock. It's going to be a little risky, but I want to go pick up my crab pot before I, like, sleep. Yeah, there's the gap. I think I left a crab pot right there. Is that what that is? Or is that a buoy? Yep, okay, pick it up. Oh, there was something weird out that way. Okay, that boat wasn't real. Man, I keep... So, I know this game's a demo, so I know you'll mostly have it done. If you'll take any feedback now or any suggestions, tiny one. I think the dry dock and shipwright should be under the same menu because they're right next to each other in similar symbols, so it's real easy to get them tied up. So just like here, you could have a sub-menu next to repair all to go to shipyard or to go to dry dock. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna rest. And then cabin. Okay. Okay. Host eel. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna get the other crab pot deposited right there. Okay, no, I don't have room for one of these guys. So it's noon, so I'm gonna turn around, drop this stuff off, come right back this way. Okay, so let's see. We are 34% complete around that book. Okay, so fishmonger. Okay, nothing that needs repairs currently, and I think I have... Can you install an in... Okay, yeah, I have the best engine. Okay. Undock. Okay, I don't have a crab pot, so switch the light. Okay, that's cool. I thought those were bones for a second. Interesting. There's bound to be a way to get in there at some point. pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. Okay, so just you need this, come back later. Okay, so yeah, I just damaged a random spot in my hull. Okay, I want to head out towards that red light. Okay. I might have been going the wrong way, but we're fine, we're fine. Sun's about to come up. Yep, it's got a bunch of cute little mini games to like resolve its challenges. Dredging is different than fishing. Okay, ruined mansion. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems patient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where is the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. But all the same, they must be found. Never said this would be easy. Suppose we'll see if you have what it takes soon enough. Raise the truth in Dredge. Well, that is the end of the tutorial. And I must say, I am pleased as punch. I'm very excited for this game. I'm looking forward to it coming out. And y'all will definitely see more content from me on this. I know this ran a little bit long for one of my uploads. But thank y'all so much for your patience in watching. To my YouTube people, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.